Hello everybody, this is Yunche, and today I want to talk to you about Thorn, the Shaman skill. Now let's get into a battle so we can see how Thorn looks on the enemy. I'm going to cast Thorn on this Garamy Grandpa. Now you see these symbols are Thorn, with the little symbol on the very left is actually my 10 chain, which you'll see go away here. So there you see the Thorn, and it lasts for 22 seconds and gives -10 to the enemy's magic attack. And then it flips into Calamity. Now this is a symbol for Calamity. When you see this Calamity symbol appear, that's when you want to be casting Thorn again. So when you see that, recast Thorn. So you have Thorn and Thorn's Calamity, which both last 22 seconds. Now you see I cast Thorn while it had its Calamity up, and we were actually able to double stack it. So Thorn and Calamity stack, but you can only have one stack of each. And if you recast Thorn before it turns into Calamity, it just redundantly enters, it starts its Thorn timer over again. So before you stack Thorn, you want to make sure that Calamity symbol is there, and then you can stack the next Thorn onto it. Now let's talk about Cursed Mark and Vindictive Sword. When you used Cursed Hour, the enemy gets a Curse Mark. So let's do that and show you the symbol. So this black swirl, like a spinning black swirl, that's the Curse Mark. And if you cast Vindictive Sword first and give yourself the Vindictive Sword buff, then when you give the Curse Mark to the enemy, it'll be red instead of black, and it'll be a Grudge Mark. Now, Grudge Mark changes Calamity so that it does -16% damage dealt and decrease attack by 6%. So let's give ourselves the Vindictive Sword buff and then Cursed Hour, and now we see the Curse Mark is red. That's the Grudge Mark. And then we cast Thorn, and once we see Calamity appear, we can recast Thorn. Grudge Mark, you just want to recast Cursed Hour whenever, just to keep your chain going, or just whenever it's convenient. And for Vindictive Sword, you want to be careful, because if you're not fast, you'll drop your chain, because it's not a debuff that continues your chain. Vindictive Sword needs to be recast before it hits 0, but any time before it hits 0, because if Vindictive Sword ends and hits 0, you enter reverse damage mode where you'll kill yourself. So casting Thorn after it hits Calamity, Cursed Hour anytime to just reapply Grudge Mark, and Vindictive anytime before it hits 0. Now you also have Dark Fog, Binding Spell, and Spirit's Breath, along with your 10 chain to reduce damages. Spirit's Breath gives 20% to decreasing the enemy's magic attack for 10 seconds. Doesn't work on physical attack. So if the boss isn't doing any magic at all, you don't even really need this, except to maybe keep the 10 chain. Your 10 chain continues, and once it hits 10, it doesn't reset as long as you're casting debuffs. So like Vindictive Sword, which isn't a debuff, will actually wear it off if you're not quick when to use your next debuff, and gives -15% to enemy attack and magic attack. Binding Spell gives -5% to attack and magic attack for 15 seconds. If there's any wind or water debuff on the enemy, it does 15%. And then Dark Fog, which gives negative 20% to attack and magic attack for 10 seconds. And that together is your damage mitigation kit for Shaman Tier 3. Hope that explains everything. If you're unclear, confused, or you have any questions about something or how it interacts, just leave a comment below and I'll try to help you out. Thanks everybody for watching.